Hello and welcome to another episode of Geared Toward Gear. My name is Sean and I'm so glad you're here. Today we're unboxing a product that I purchased all the way from Germany. I'm really excited about this. This came from a guy named Daniel. He's a craftsman, a leather worker out of Germany, and he owns a company called DP Steel and Leather. I learned about him on Instagram, saw some of his work, and just fell in love with this particular product. So without further ado, let's break into the box, see what we got. And I'm just really excited. Like I said, I waited a couple weeks for this. It came from the Deutsche Post, if we can find that there. So I had to wait a little bit for it. Of course, he had to make it, and then he had to ship it. So I received it today, and we're gonna open it here together. And to open it, I'm using the CRKT CEO. And if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I didn't have a lot of nice things to say about this, and I actually gave it away. So you may be wondering why I have one. And there's a video already recorded that will explain that. So that's not the point of the video. We're gonna get in this box and see what I got from Daniel over in Germany at DP Steel and Leather. So let's get into this, take a quick look, and kind of do a first impressions, and you'll definitely see more of this in future videos. EDC updates and things like that. You will certainly be seeing this product. And if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen a picture of this. And I'm just beyond excited to get this out of the box, if I can get through the tape. All right, I think we're in. So that's his logo there, his maker's mark, DP Steel and Leather. Again, his name's Daniel. Wow, this is a really nice packaging, actually. I wasn't expecting that. So this is really cool. So it's got a certificate of authenticity, which is very interesting. The product here is called the ClipSlip. That's what he calls this, and this is the small size, and he indicated the color of the leather and the color of the stitching. So it's mud colored leather with blue stitching, the date that it was crafted, and his signature. So that's really neat. On the back here, it says, I apologize, Daniel, I'm probably gonna butcher this. Have fun with this completely handmade product. Have fun with this completely handmade product. Cheers, Daniel. So that's really cool that it comes with a certificate of authenticity and a nice little note on the back. So that's very cool. And candy, which is always awesome. A couple other unboxings I've done have included candy, so this is really cool. This will definitely get eaten. So thank you, Daniel, for the candy. I don't know if that's standard with all DP Steel and Leather orders, but he included some candy, some packing material here. But this is what it's all about, this right here. And this even is really attractive packaging, kind of a old school classic packaging here with the twine and some paper, again with his maker's mark stamp on it. So that's really neat. And I'm just really excited about this. I can't even tell you. Oh man, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this is called the ClipSlip, as I mentioned. And this is designed as a pocket slip. And I did do a video not too long ago showcasing a couple of pocket slips from Hitch and Timber. What's unique about this one is it's called the ClipSlip because it has a pocket clip on it. So this is to carry a traditional knife or any knife that does not come with a pocket clip. And what's really neat about this is the way he installs the clip. It's actually sandwiched between the outer leather here, this mud-colored leather, and the kind of rawhide on the inside. So this clip is not going to in any way mar up or damage your blade. And I can tell you right now, looking at this, this is far and away the highest quality piece of leather that I personally own. I'm actually gonna smell it, which may sound weird. Oh my gosh, that is like the strongest, most amazing smell of fresh leather. I love it. So the pocket clip, what I understand from talking with Daniel, is he actually has these made by somebody local to him in Germany, and it's secured. I mean, it's very secure, really well done pocket clip. It's a deep ride, as you can see. and it's got his maker's mark stamped on the back side here, as well as on the front side. So the backstory with this is that on Instagram, I saw somebody else, I want to say it was Advanced Knife Bro. And if you don't follow him on YouTube, he's got a really interesting channel, really freaking funny. He posted a picture, I think, of one of these, and I immediately was drawn to it. So I went to Daniel's Instagram account and I checked out all of his stuff, and I saw the ClipSlip, and I just thought it was a great design that had a lot of applicability and just something I hadn't seen before. I thought it was gorgeous. The examples that he had on his website or on his Instagram rather, just looked absolutely stunningly beautiful. And I just knew I had to have one. So I reached out to him, and he kind of explained, kind of the process for how you come to own one of his pieces of work, whether it be a wallet, a belt, a notebook cover, or in this case, a ClipSlip. And what he explained to me is that he does these in batches or in runs, right? So he'll make, say, 10 ClipSlips, and they'll be in various colors with different thread colors, and he'll just post it on Instagram, and the first 10 people that claim it, so to speak, get to purchase it. And so he explained that to me, and I said, I'm going to follow closely, and the next time I see you post a batch, I'm going to pay very close attention, because I've just got to have one of these. About a day later, maybe 2 days later, he reached back out to me and said that he had just enough time later on that week to knock out one single ClipSlip. And so he asked me kind of what materials I would be interested in, which I didn't expect. I thought maybe he had one lying around that I could buy. But I had seen this leather, which he had recently added to his inventory, which the color is called Mud. And I thought it was beautiful. And I thought that blue stitching would just look really pretty with that kind of, it's almost a grayish colored leather, like a light, really light brown with some gray to it. And I just thought the blue stitching would set that off, and it looks stunning. And so he said, okay, good choices, and I can do that. Then like 3 days later, he posted a picture of this exact ClipSlip on Instagram. He made it, and he said, it's yours if you want it. And so I paid him for it. So this was not given to me by Daniel. I did pay for this, and he shipped it to me. So this was handcrafted based on my preferences and specifications by Daniel. And as I mentioned, he is a self-taught leather worker, a true craftsman. I mean, this is unbelievable work. If you look at the seam here, if I can get a good focus on the leather, the burnishing, just the attention to detail. There's not a single flaw in this. The stitching is perfect. It's just gorgeous. I mean, absolutely stunning. Just the level of talent that Daniel has is staggering to me. I feel like I can never produce something of this quality, and it just looks damn attractive. I'm blown away. And when he posted the photo of this, I asked if I could also post the same photo on my Instagram, which I did. So you may have already seen a picture of this, but to get it in hand and just feel the quality of the leather and the clip, it's fantastic. And so I put a lot of thought into what I'm going to dedicate to this particular pocket slip. And one of the knives that Daniel recommended is the Benchmade Proper, just because it's a good fit for this size, this being the smaller of the two sizes that he offers. And I just so happen to have been looking at another knife that I recently featured on the channel, which is this Lion Steel CK01. So for now, this knife is going to live in this ClipSlip. In the future, I may get something different. So let's, for the first time, slip this in here and see how it fits. Man, that's a good fit. That is, I'm just digging this, everything about it. And as you can see, there's nothing that's going to damage this beautiful knife that I have in here, because that clip is nested between the main leather and the additional leather on the inside there. So this is a really good fit actually for this knife. Comes out not too easy. Again, this is brand new, so it's gonna mold to the knife and it's gonna break in. but it sits down there nice and deep. And so the idea here is that this would go in your pocket just like any other folding knife, and it would clip to the to your jean pocket or whatever. And I just think it's so beautiful, and I'm so grateful to have one. Daniel, I think, did kind of go out of his way to make this for me, in that he did have a little bit of extra time to knock out one of these things kind of off cycle, which is not typically how things are done. But again, you know, I paid him full retail for this, which he charges $55 US, and that includes shipping, which to me, for the quality of leather, the design, the craftsmanship, it is a steal. I think at $55, I would buy 5 more of these at that price. I think it's more than fair, and just a stunning piece of craftsmanship that I'm very grateful to own. So thank you, Daniel, for making this for me. I will leave links below. Daniel has a website for DP Steel and Leather. He also has an Instagram account and a Facebook page. So I'm gonna leave links for all of those below. I do believe he does custom work. So if you wanna contact him, you can contact him directly through his website or directly through Instagram. And so if you wanna have something made, whether it's a ClipSlip or a belt or a wallet or something like that, I believe he does commission custom work. So I don't necessarily think it was special treatment that he made this for me. It's just not typically what he does, but he did tell me that, you know, if you happen to do a video on this or share this with others, that you can tell them to just contact me directly if they have any questions. He's just a really nice guy, very easy to talk to, super friendly, and Daniel, I'm very grateful. Absolutely beautiful, and I can tell you this is going to show up on the channel many, many times in the future as I do EDC pocket dumps and EDC updates. So thank you again, Daniel. DP Steel and Leather. This is called the ClipSlip, size small, in mud and blue stitching. Totally gorgeous, totally stoked about it. It's everything I hoped it would be and more. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it, and I'll talk to you soon.